Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Oh my god. No, not Animal Crossing. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Unmute the game. There we go. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I'm ready. This has been a 7-year-long wait since they showed that one direct a while ago. Uh-oh. Select the preferred graphics mode to use. The system will apply your preferences supported by your display. 4K resolution, 60 FPS, 180 resolution to 120 FPS. Fuck. The problems I'm playing on 1440p. And I don't know how it will react because I set it to 1440p. Let's go for quality because I'm I think more keen on just playing the game and seeing how it looks on Switch 2. I'm just worried that 2K will be like too much or 4K rather will be too much for the capture card, but we'll see. No, we should be good. They are flexing a little bit. Oh, I love this. Okay, let's go. Look at that Switch 2 edition. Is the music okay? Is it not too loud? Metering wise, it seems fine, but let's assume the game will not explode in our ears in the first 5 seconds. Because it is a little high on my thing. Set brightness. Adjust the brightness so that the image on the left is barely visible. Oh my god. I'm looking more at capture. This is fine, I think. Okay, more settings. Graphics mode preference, subtitles, yes. Tutorials, okay. Yeah, sure. Global speech, music SFX. That sounds good. Yeah, I want to see Switch 1 version also working too. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, they promised this game for Switch 1 from like forever ago. This is brightness-wise looks fine. Set controls type. Controls can be fully customized from the in-game settings screen. Dual stick fusion. Use L and R for movement and camera controls. Use motion controls for fine-tuned aiming. Switch to mouse aiming by placing on the Joy-Con. Pointer fusion. Use L for movement. Use motion for mouse or aiming and camera controls. Switch to mouse controls by placing a motion. That is interesting. Is Switch 2 like precise enough that it can just do weak controls without what's it called? Without the tracker? That would be wild, actually. We'll experiment, I guess. Because like in both cases you can place the thing to do the mouse thing. It doesn't work right now. But you can place the thing to do the mouse thing, but the pointer fusion, I understand that you can just move this around and it is like treating it kind of as weak controls. So let's go with because this is just normal thing. Let's go with this. Yeah, let's try pointer fusion. We can always go back. It doesn't really matter. Oh my goodness. Hard is of course locked. Casual combat difficulty is reduced. Save stations restore both energy and ammo. Default difficulty level. Save stations restore both energy and ammo. And hard probably doesn't restore your ammo or something. Let's go with normal. Awesome. This Cosmic Gear 20X9, determined to defeat Samus and the Galactic Federation. Silex and his army of space pirates launched a series of attacks on Federation research facilities. It is believed that space pirates are being controlled by Metroids that have the ability to fuse with other life forms and control their minds. Now, on planet Tanamar and the Desolant system, another Federation research facility is being attacked. Galactic Federation HQ received their distress call and dispatched Samus, who was on a reconnaissance mission nearby. Well, her ship from 3 as well. Look at them flex. Look at them flex. Look at them flex. It's a game from 2025, huh? I bumped the audio for you guys a little bit because I feel like it's a little bit quiet. Are we playing Metroid on Titanfall, honestly? I know, like... And there she is. Oh. Look at her. Look at her. Oh my god, even with vocals? You guys are going places over here. Alright, let me see. Okay. Hey. I'm sorry, but like after playing Prime 3, this is like... Also, this is like literally Wii controls right now at this point. Okay.
This ain't no usual invasion. They're up to something.
Okay, hang on. Probably scanning. Hang on, scan. This game has to... It's really her. Yes. You know it. How do I scan? There must be a way to scan. Hang on, minus. Inventory. I'm looking around. I need to like comprehend what's happening here. Scan amiibo. I'd have to open them, huh? Is there scanning? That's a good question. I presume... maybe not. I don't know. All right.
We're holding our position, but the artifact is at risk. We need immediate... Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now.
She scanned something.
Scan the door and head through.
Area map acquired. Map data for this area has been downloaded. Press minus to open the map screen. Okay, awesome. Map also got upgrades, as you can probably tell. Okay, one more thing. I do want to look at the settings for one more second because I want to see the... aiming sensitivity XY. Okay. Cursor. Enable mouse controls auto spring ball threshold. That's fun. Okay, we'll get there. Aiming sensitivity X and Y. I think I want the dead zone to be a little bit smaller for me because that's usually kind of how I played on yeah, that's a little better, I think. X. Ah, that was the fault here. Alright, security ID registration complete. Bounty Hunter Samus Aran, full access to Federation base facilities granted.
They'll hold position here. Go get him, Samus.
Well, I gotta scan you first. Please hold on. Galactic Federation Trooper, standard Galactic Federation military personnel equipped with a powered armor suit and an RT-6336 submachine gun. Here we go. Reading. Galactic Federation troopers are part of the armed forces tasked with defending peace in the galaxy. The powered armor suit worn by on duty serves as body armor and provides several physical enhancements. The latest iteration of the suit includes a small thruster on its back to aid in making steep descents and crossing large gaps. The helmet includes microphones and speakers for short-range two-way communication, enabling local conversations that use the wearer's voice even when the visor is cloaked. Awesome. Oh my god. We got a lot. Oh, whoops. Fuck. Uh-oh. Is it over? Can I no longer scan this? Did I fuck up? Monitors have sustained critical damage. No. No. Should I reload? Galactic Federation Trooper. Equipped with a powered armor and an NS-4664 assault rifle with grenade launcher. This is, I think, still qualifying as the same thing. No, it's okay. Security clearance, I expect, because those games usually had like a bunch of like non-important, non-logbook scans, which will just like tell you status, so it'll probably tell you facility under attack or something. I'm gonna assume that's the case. Security clearance main terminal controls secure access to the Federation base, maintains a complete record of staff IDs and can register new arrivals. Okay. Galactic Federation gate, composed of 3 shock-resistant and reinforced alloy panels and a central sensor. It will unlock if the sensor detects beam exposure or an explosive impact. Of course, we have to scan the chests. Large Federation container. Yeah, usually used for storing and transporting supplies. Frame is similar to standards. Federation container, standard size storage and transport locker. Has medium durability plus cargo protection functions should its casing break. Okay. Oh, I pressed the morphle by accident. Oh, look at that. Okay. More scanning. Energy medium restores 20 points of energy. Energy small restores 10 points of energy. Okay. Alien morphology space pirate, ruthless, brutal, and bellicose intergalactic marauder. This is one example of the diverse alien life forms that make up the space pirates. The space pirates, an army of marauding warriors who aspire to control the galaxy, are made up of a number of different aliens, and the various species fulfill roles in alignment with their respective strengths. For example, the numerous rapidly reproducing insect-like members serve as rank-and-file soldiers that are usually used to defend space pirate bases. They have powerful legs and can march extreme distances. They are typically armed with quantum assault cannons on their forearms for ranged combat and concealed photon energy blades for use in close quarters. Why would you not download your... Presumably you can like combat strafe aim. Cheers. Scanning. Galactic Federation Trooper powered armor suit has been penetrated in numerous places. No life signs detected. Central Command Subterminal provides assistance to the main terminal as well as operation support for vehicles such as fightercraft and Warmax. Yeah, UTO Research Center confirmation monitor. Shows live camera and sensor feeds from several tactically critical areas throughout the facility used for assessing combat situations. What is this? Central Command Terminal connected directly to Galactic Federation HQ, can control devices and systems throughout the facility and is used to issue orders to Federation troopers. Oh man, I'm so sorry, dude. Want to get him on my laptop? Okay, forgetting. Oh, I'm so sorry. Air defense monitoring system terminal linked to a satellite above the facility that monitors air threats. Collected data appears on the display. UTO Research Center configuration monitors shows an assessment of the laboratory's structural stability. Damage to facility's country at 15%. I need a button to reset my aim. And I'm not sure which button is that. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Okay, I got it. It's ZR. Dive spike. The cone-shaped chassis and thrusters enable direct insertion into fortified positions, while landing impacts are mitigated by energy conversion upon opening. Uh-huh. Fuel pipe has ruptured and ignited. The fire is contained through an explosion, though an explosion risk remains. Exercise caution near open flames. This is a DAT tactical truck, armored all-terrain six-wheel vehicle used to transport assets such as military personnel, ammunition, and parts for repair. Awesome. Oh, hello. Well, hang on, I need to scan everything here. Direct. Yes, 1 second. Oh, whoops. No. Oh, I have like 30 rockets. I thought I had like 10. Okay, we're good. That's mine. Thank you. I'm trying to like get my controls together here. You gotta wait, please. I'm waiting. DAT tactical trucks, armored terrain 6-wheel vehicles. Yeah, vehicle fire critical. What is this? Galactic Federation heavyweight class golem mech. MK99 bipedal manned war mech. Right arm loadout includes a charged particle cannon with a max output equal to a frigate's main battery. To the soldier. Oh yeah. Alright, I think we can just hop. Yep, space jump. Cheers. Oh, I can scan you. A space pirate. Numerous injuries detected. The resulting internal organ failure and biofluid hemorrhage has reduced compatibility by 70%. Vitals severely deteriorated. I'm not gonna discuss with that. So here's my initial assessment of the pointy thing. In general, it's not bad. It's actually quite scary how accurate it is. However, it does drift a little bit. But like the fact that you have like... Oh, I wanted to scan it, but okay, it's fine. I'm messing up the controls for now. The fact that you have... The fact that you... Oh, that's any tank. I'll of course mark that for myself because we're gonna do the chapters. Yeah. Lovely. You're welcome, lads.
This is the fallback point. We hold this line because there's no...
Manages various data gathering systems and tools that is linked to the main computer and central command. I was saying something. It does drift a little bit, but the fact that they, of course, realize that's the case, and you have the handy ZR to reset the point, the aiming of it very easily is actually kind of useful. So I'm not complaining. The fact that it works without the Wii bar is actually kind of a miracle. I gotta be real with you. I don't know what the fuck they put inside these Joy-Cons, but holy shit. All right. Identifies and classifies unknown materials. Uses both radiation measurement and microfocus X-ray scans. Hologram of the Desolan system. Artifact detection location marked. Hologram of planet Tanamar. Analyzing status at the time of the artifact's discovery. That artifact will not be anything good, I'm almost certain. Yeah, non-function. They surely are. I'm scanning. Breach charge causing debris to block the entrance. Clearing is impossible. Alright, Force 2918 terminal. Operates the Force 2918 quantum computer. Confirms and manages its state. Force 2918 quantum computer based on Talvanian technology. It is part of the Federation analyzer device. Alright, cheers. Federation lock-on gate. Use the lock-on ability on the central sensor to reveal 4 free aim sensor targets. Shooting the free aim sensors will then unlock the gate. Okay. Oh boy. What about you? Yeah, anyone can do that. Well, they couldn't. On the original Metroid Prime for GameCube, you couldn't do that, so... Lock on to the central node and hold while locked on. Yeah. They're just like teaching you that lock on doesn't necessarily have to be the target you like aim at. Oh, we saw that on the main menu.
Careful! I need to secure this thing. We're out of time. Let's go.
Oh, awesome. You look juicy. Ah. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, awesome. It made a little ring for us even, so that we can Aberax, huh? Alien Morphogy Aberax, large officer in the Space Pirate Army. Metroid fusion has resulted in the loss of free will and the formation of beam projection lenses on his chest. Metabolic energy surges become uncontrollable when all lenses have been destroyed. This causes recurring energy releases directly from its core via the orifice in the abdomen until the lenses regenerate. Interesting. Even among the diverse ranks of the Space Pirate Army, Aberax are considered especially large. They are capable in combat and are often employed in a command role. They share several traits with beetles, such as having a body covered in a tough exoskeleton. That exoskeleton, when combined with their heavy armor and retractable shield, allows them to negate damage from all types of beam weapons and explosives. This impressive durability does leave them with low mobility, so they employ a deployable circular barrier around themselves and limit the range adversaries can engage them from. Metroid fusion has resulted in both a mind-controlling effect and the physical changes to their body, producing up to 4 lenses in their chest that are capable of firing beams. These lenses are vulnerable to standard weaponry, and if all exposed lenses are destroyed, the Aberax will be unable to regulate the metabolic energy the Metroid fusion produces. This will cause it to release large amounts of energy from its core via an opening in its abdomen. Okay? Okay, lovely. Okay, what is also interesting is that dashing is double tapping now. Oh, you are being nasty, huh? Can I not? Oh, do I have to like... Okay, I see. I can't always shoot this thing at him. There we go. I want to scan the missile. Okay, thank you. Ah. Oh. Three. Lovely, 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 sir. Lovely. 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 Okay. Her fire rate is definitely smaller than in like the previous games. You can't mash the thing as much unless it's just my mashing being bad, because I'm used to mashing now with like the with my pointy finger and not the thumb. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Okay. It's fine. This is clever. Go away, go away, go away. You gotta stay away. I don't want you here. Please calm down, dear sir. Please, 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 please. Okay, that's one. I want this one as well. I also forgot I got an E-tank. I'm actually not doing that bad. Okay. Okay. And that's gonna be the end, presumably, unless we have something special planned here. No, not this time. Oh. Well, it's almost dead. There we go. Does it feel intuitive? Compared to Wii Remote, it's a little bit counterintuitive because we didn't have that many buttons. But the dashing? No, the dashing is not bad. I like it. I like that you can jump or strafe. In previous games, you didn't have that option. When you're locked on, you're strafing, basically. Hi, buddy. Well. Dumbass. Oh, no. Oh. Nothing to worry about. Poor Samus can't fucking get a rest in those games. Always some mysterious force fucking fucks her up. What the fuck? Where are we? Huh? Chrono Tower. Oh, Chrono Tower. Oh. Okay, of course, malfunction. We'll probably have to get our items back. Yep. Poor Samus. Redacted message. Appropriate for Switch chat. Oh my goodness. Local database contains no matches for this device's materials and technology. Energy signals detected coming from the central station. Anyway, as I was saying, while we were rudely interrupted from the through the what's it called? Through the cutscene. I like that you can either choose to jump up or choose to strafe instead of having to be locked in and unlock to jump up, essentially. Analysis implies this is a mechanoid variant. Local database contains no matches for its materials or technology. What's his name arriving? Yeah. What's his name? Oops. Oh, we have more balls though. That's positive. Oh, oops. I mean, you'll get scanned. Oh no, never mind. You were scanned. Technology used to construct this device cannot be identified. Local database contains no matches. Well, that certainly mysterious. Yeah, I like her too. Cool. Statue of an unknown species composed of an unknown material. Local database contains no matches for the material's geometric signature. Oh god, the reflections even on the visor. Okay, now what? Oh. Oh, magical bridge. Okay. Formed instantaneously using an ore with an unknown geometric signature. A current of identified energy runs along its surface. That's pretty awesome. I probably should have scanned the thing they use, but never mind. How the fuck did I get here? What are we looking at? Analysis implies this is a slot for storing a mechanoid. Local database contains no matches. An android created using an unknown technology. Local database contains no matches, no energy signals detected. Okay, let me... Analysis implies this is an unknown hologram technology. No matches found within local database. You know what? I don't like the fact that our database has no matches. A little bit. You know why I'm getting like a little mixed up with controls? It's because many things that were done... Well, not necessarily actually, because locking on was on nunchuck as well. So never mind. I thought that it was like the other way around than Wii and nunchuck controls, but I guess not. Yes, I can. As a matter of fact. Dear chatter. There's also something here. Oh. Can I scan them? No. They look a little bit like portal turrets, you're right. I love how, I mean, it is a little funny how the suit for literally everything is like, I don't know, man. Like, what am I, what were supposed to tell me? What I'm supposed to tell you? I don't know, man. Shoot? No. Should the weird, non-suggestive opening? Probably not. All right, let's go down, I guess. So what do we have for the everything? We're going beyond, you know? Just like this shit activates those robots, right? But like... Yes, floating ball is our friend, I would say. Can you open this? No? Okay, we opened this. Okay. No, now I can scan it. This is an analysis implies this sensor is part of a device made with unknown technology. Local database contains no matches for its function, operation, or effect. This is too far. Well, they know what to do with it, right? A giant statue of an unknown species made of an unknown material. Local database contains no matches. Energy is gathering at its forehead. And thus the bot had parked in the middle there. Alright, and I presume we can now... This is like an elevator, I guess. Am I supposed to shoot this? Oh. Me when I'm getting a migraine for you. Oh, that's normal. I can move. Oh, hello. Yeah, okay, uh-huh. Can I scan you guys? I can't, probably. I want to, like, take a look around here, but... Okay. And that is... here. Chosen one, our savior, we give you this. What is this? A dot in my forehead? Is that what you're giving me? Psychic crystal. Releases the latent psychic powers residing within you and enables interacting with psychic technology using your visor. Press A to fire a psychic beam. Press X to switch to the psychic visor. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. Our beam purple now. Our beam purple. Look at that. Okay. Statue made of umozonite depicting a lamorn. Its forehead has a crystal design. Subject identified as a priest able to manipulate psychic energy. Statue made of umozonite depicting a lamorn. It will activate if the chosen one meets its gaze while standing on the teleporter. Its energy has been claimed. Interesting. Lamorn Teleporter connects Chrono Tower to an alternate dimension containing the Lamorn body. Lamorn? I don't know. Lamorn Holy Ground. Activated via the linked Lamorn statue. Fascinating. And this is what? Psychic Assembler forms objects by bonding or molecule nanomachines floating throughout the environment, operated using psychic energy. Okay. Chrono Tower Gate disassembles and reassembles in response to psychic energy. Its front and back sides both react. However, there are one-way versions as well. Of course there are one-way versions. So... Can I backseat? Please backseat. What do you want to backseat? Did I miss something? I didn't scan the bridge. Bridge made of ore molecule nanomachines bonded by psychic energy. The psychic assembler appears to react to guardian commands or Lamorn telepathy. Okay. Why do I have to... Never mind. I'm withholding my comments that are inappropriate for this platform. A Cybot. Androids built by the Lamorn to aid in everyday life, operated via telepathy, modified to face the Griever threat after the Great Tragedy. What the fuck is a Great Tragedy? Standard loadout includes a beam cannon and hover thrusters. Other loadouts include specialized equipment such as missiles and shields. The fuck is this? It's also a Cybot. Androids created by the Lamorn and controlled via telepathy, currently set to inactive mode. No energy signals detected. Psychic Pedestal activates the Guardians when the Chosen One is detected within the light radiating on the pedestal. Operation complete. Guardian Storage Socket enshrines a Guardian who will guide the Chosen One. Why am I Chosen One? What were I chosen for? You said Savior? Why am I Savior? We call them Guardians, yeah, apparently. Also, what I want to check is... Samus, Varia Suit, Combat Visor, Psychic Visor, and Psychic Crystal are here. An Energy Tank. Right, as per previous games, we have a mission strategy, aka Samus's notes. Psychic Beam and Psychic Charge Beam. What do I want to read about the Psychic Beam? Combine psychic energy with bioenergy from Samus, then shoots it from the arm cannon as a beam projectile. The psychic beam's strength and performance are equal to the standard power beam. Okay. Psychic beam shots can open doors that respond only to psychic energy. As a weapon, it behaves identically to the standard power beam. Its rapid fire performance and velocity makes it particularly effective against fast-moving targets. Morph Ball didn't necessarily change much. What about the Psychic Crystal? A mysterious crystal found in the Laymer's holy ground in an alternate dimension. It is a gift bequeathed only to the chosen one. Equipping the psychic crystal grants psychic abilities. Use beams to unlock psychic doors and the visor to decipher psychic recordings left by the Laymer. The psychic visor also enables access to Laymer technology. We also have one menu still locked, by the way. This is the logbook, obviously, but yeah, we still have something. All right, well, I mean, now I obviously need to... Elevator to Chrono Tower, Pinnacle enabled, touch the hologram to activate. Chrono Tower elevator uses psychic energy from Chrono Tower to ascend and descend, operated by touching the hologram. Well, before we do that, I of course need to check out a little bit more of this area. I don't think I can do anything else outside. Yeah, okay, this is a one-way door. So, like, we can't even leave this area. Okay. Understood. Just checking. You know how I am. You know how it goes. Behind your head on the screen. Oh, this here. Yeah, you can't really see it actually. I can hide for a second, but it's not extremely important. But it is the radar you have in the game. So like if I do this for a second, you get to see. This is just the radar for like when there's like enemies and shit, they appear there essentially. Okay, can unlock this. Boom. Hi, welcome back. This is me. I guess I could maybe move the camera to the middle so you can see it. That edge of the screen doesn't seem to be that more important, but I don't know. Let's keep it as it is, I think. I don't think it's that important for the game. When I'm like shooting, then yes, of course, but all right, so going up. At the very top here, there's Samus and Varia 4002, I believe, or something like that. Well, this looks like top of clock tower over here. What are you about to do about that?
Enkia Chatoyant Vooloon, Halas Nachakam Salan Lamor.
Okay.
Shiola Shati Hara Shiatin.
Oh.
Ish Lamor Kiklana Aluti Naritin Gatlate Salake Shajram Lamor Asadun Kik Shagrim Shati Haram. Dunshit Zalate, Javiros, Sege Bosan, Enkia Richanyo, Enkia Shatasek Salan Lamor, Kazdul Charam, Sechana Kaldan, Dala Hechus, es Latin Kinyotara, Sege Osan. Kichasa, Santio Donitsen, Dochensi. Ensha Itzi Atikash Amur. Shadi Haram, Turitsen Dinjite. Bachata, Da Shale.
They're like, can I like take a break first? I almost died just now. Teleportation field generated by psychic energy. Their creation was a skill unique to layman priests. Contact instantly transfers objects to the location designated by its creator. Oh, what is this? What? Psychic ball track. Track made of psychic energy suspended in open space. Once it has been materialized, the track can be navigated using the psychic spider ball, of course. Was I supposed to be able to see that? I presume I was. Doesn't matter because we don't have spider ball. Oh, it was a fucking spider ball track. That's why you should scan everything, you know? Oh. You can just fucking materialize things out of thin air, I guess. Alright, let's touch the ball, I guess. There is no regular scan visor. This replaced scan visor. I'm pressing the same button for this as for scan visor, essentially. Yeah, this is basically scan visor right now. Okay. Ancient limestone gate, composed mostly of umozonite. Its curve and cross-sectional consistency suggests precise machining. It leads to Soul Valley. To the Lamorn headed for the Temple of Memory. Gaze deeply, listen carefully, calm your mind, and take the first step here. The first steps to my Lemon brethren. You are welcome in this sacred land full of greenery and life. Visit the Temple of Memory, kneel at its altar, and honor all those who came before. The thoughts, wishes, and dreams of our people come together at the base of the sacred tree. We hope one day that the bounty reaches far and wide. Excerpt from the first slate. Excerpted, brother. To become part of the Samus Appears core? Yeah, good question. This is a Lysol cask. The thin skin layer of this fruit contains a low viscosity and highly nutritious liquid. A strong impact will break the skin and scatter the pungent contents. No! My scan. This is a sickle fly, a dragonfly subspecies with scissor-like jaws and a single compound eye. Travels in swarms and feeds on compost, mold, and fungi. Dragonfly subspecies adapted to hot and humid environments. They have large scissor-like jaws and a singular compound eye. Their 4 long wings and evolved musculature make them very capable flyers. And by using winds and air currents, they can remain airborne for long spans of time. They form swarms consisting of several dozen members and move in a group when searching for food, primarily compost, mold, and fungi. Very pure water is essential for larval survival. With spawning grounds most often found along freshwater shores, the larvae subsist on aquatic plants and moss during development. Cool. Was that the thing I missed? I think that was the thing I missed. I'm gonna assume this was the thing I missed. Although I felt like it looked different. Winged morphology. Orang crane. Large avian creature that primarily feeds on fruit. Overdeveloped chest muscles allow it to fly for days without rest. Snacking on moss, yeah. Orang cranes are large birds that have adapted to hot, humid environments. They prefer to feed on fruits, sometimes forming large flocks and traveling 1,000 kilometers or more in search of it. To endure such long, continuous flights, they have developed powerful chest muscles. They are quick to flee from enemies and predators, and they rely on their exceptional hearing to warn them if danger is nearby. Their ears run along the sides of their head, and the protuberances near their ears help them regulate their body temperature. Awesome. There's also this. Mollusk morphology Meyerworm. Mollusk found in riffle habitats imitates plant life to lure in and feed on small insects, but retreats underground if they sense danger nearby. Meyerworms are invertebrate mollusks that live in small groups, primarily in shallow fresh water and boggy areas. They possess long, slender bodies and will often emerge from their burrows in search of prey. They do this by swaying gently, appearing as vegetation, and emitting a sweet odor from their heads that mimics plants, luring in small insects. They use the mandibles at the tip of their head to grab their prey and then swallow them whole. They are highly vigilant, quickly retreating into their burrows if they sense danger. They are incapable of migration, spending their entire lives in their original burrows and dying if the water in their habitat is depleted. That's the... Okay. So you're telling me if I just shoot these, sometimes I get items, essentially. Right, we scanned everything, I believe. No, we didn't scan these guys. These are the red relic ants. Primarily eats leaves from breadleaf trees, using its rare pincers to carry them. Forms a line with nestmates when traveling. Acute senses help it locate its nest across great distances. Red relic ants are arthropods that are often found in hot, humid regions. They prefer to create underground nests and typically live in groups of several dozen. Their bodies are red-brown in color. They use the large pincers on the back of their torsos to both harvest the leaves on broadleaf trees and to carry their bounty back to their nest. They are known to travel great distances, sometimes up to several kilometers, in search of food. In order to find their way home, they will secrete pheromones from their abdomen, creating a trail they can follow using their olfactory senses. After collecting leaves and returning to the nest, they will shred the leaves and mix them with yeasted soil, ferment the combination, and then consume the highly nutritious result. Bro, we're learning. We're learning over here. Ancient statue carved from a single stone. Analysis implies its surface cracks were caused by a strong impact item detected within. You can... Okay, this is... The item sound in this game is a little different. But you can kind of hear it. Kind of pick it out. I think I will probably have problems picking it out because I am so used to the first 3 Prime game sounds. Yeah, it's like a low frequency wobble. Look at them. Look at them go. Carry their stuff. Look at it. Oh, what is this? Fungi morphology, fiber deformity. Small fungi variant that typically forms on the bark of a tree, possesses a bioluminescent glow due to an internal oxygen reaction. Bro, come back. What? Yeah, exactly. I have to scan you. Crustacean morphology, shimmer strap. Variant of terrestrial crustacean parasites that live on wood surfaces. It is immobile and primarily consumes sap. The tip of its tentacle is a luminous organ. Shimmer straps are terrestrial crustaceans evolved to live parasitically, fixed to a single location. Anchored to tree bark, they grow by absorbing nutrients such as amino acids, protein, and sugars from sap. Lacking eyes, they explore their environment by extending a feeler with a bioluminescent organ at its tip through an aperture in their shell. Able to sense its own light emissions, the feeler will retract into this shell if it senses danger, closing an aperture in the process. Shimmer straps live as long as their host tree remains alive, with some specimens found to be hundreds of years old. Plant morphology, giant spiral. Vegetation primarily found in trees and caves. Its leaves extend to in a spiral and display a response to any impact simulation. Which essentially means... Yeah. Insect morphology. Glister beetle. A beetle possessing bioluminescence. As a species, they tend to group together, emitting considerable light and making themselves easy to spot by predators. Glister beetles are insects that have been classified as beetles due to their rigid forewings. They possess an internal photophore and are known for their extremely docile disposition. They tend to gather in groups and share feeding grounds, using the mandibles on their head to peel away bark and harvest the sap beneath. A chemical reaction of photoproteins and enzymes allows them to emit light from the photophore in their abdomen. They use this luminescence as a means of communication within their groups, but when several of them are emitting light at once, it also makes them easy to spot by predators. And this is a float morphology, homing spore, sporangium of a gas spore. Floats in the air and senses the heat of nearby organisms. If threatened, it will extend thorns, approach, and then explode. No, don't all emit light at the same time. The sporangium that gas spore, a type of mushroom, eject is at irregular intervals, are called homing spores. They contain spores as well as a lighter than air gas mixture within their pouch-like structure. This gas allows homing spores to float in the air, waiting for creatures to approach. If they sense that a creature is nearby, they will grow thorny, tactile receptors across their outer surface and begin pursuing their target. If they make contact with their target, the internal gases instantaneously compress while the outer layer heats up, causing the gas to explode. Magic. Look at them. Look at them. No. No. Absolutely not. So that means that something has to be producing you guys, right? Over here. Oh, hello. Go away. Why the church bells? Should I be concerned about the church bells? Fury Green. Oh, Lamern, gaze upward and behold the sacred tree blessed by the Temple of Memory, a shrine that preserves and protects our memories and wisdom. The sacred tree. From the first day we Lamern set foot in this jungle, the sacred tree has been here. It bathes in the light, breaking through the treetops, reaching high into the air, appearing to almost strain against the sky, yearning to carry the thoughts and feelings it holds ever higher. Open your heart. I don't think I read that with a proper pronunciation here, but it's fine. Open your heart and your mind to the sacred tree and become one with it. Excerpted from the second slate. This is the crane. Can we scan the tree? Of course we can. Sacred tree of the Lamern, age estimated at over 6 millennia. Analysis indicates it has absorbed and stored massive amounts of psychic energy. Who are you? Oh, who are you? You are a glottogropper, a reptile. Carnivorous reptiles that move using wings and powerful legs. They burrow underground to wait for prey, then emerge when they detect vibrations. Glotograppers are carnivorous reptiles who primarily feed on other animals. They are ambush predators burrowing beneath the ground and waiting for prey to approach. When they sense the vibrations of prey through the ground, they will swiftly emerge to launch sharp needles from their mouth. They have 2 extremely powerful legs, which they can use to launch themselves into the air up to 3 times their own height. They can then use their small wings to control their midair positioning, making it difficult for prey to track their movements. Okay. I would like to first get this thing, just in case. This is an epoxid. If it senses an approaching organism, it closes its petals and hardens to protect its ovaries. Okay, sure thing. You guys are adorable. I don't want to do this, but don't really have an option. Oh. Wool formed of insect webbing. It is extremely elastic and durable and cannot be cleared with standard firearms. Highly flammable and removable using high heat weaponry. Oh, so we're gonna get plasma beam, huh? This is what you're trying to tell me. Yeah, those are the guys. Look at them. Oh, energy. Okay, never mind. Okay, I think after all the initial scans, we will progress with the game a little bit more. Oh, hello. Plant morphology root spur. A mobile tuberous root plant variant with an autonomic nervous system. They usually live in mud, underwater, and will surface if a creature draws near. If their territory is invaded, they will attack with their vines until the intruder is defeated or driven away. Despite its hard outer skin, even a single shot from a high-powered weapon can defeat it. Oh boy. Root spur are tuberous root plants. They typically live below the water surface in rivers and marshes or beneath the ground and bogs, and will defend their territory from intruders. They have a thick swollen stalk and also possess an autonomic nervous system. Dekubabas, yeah, a little bit. If they detect an invader, they will emerge from hiding and attack by swinging the vine on top of their body around themselves until the threat withdraws. The fleshy stalk is covered in hard bark, making it exceedingly durable. However, explosives and high-powered weapons can still dispatch it quickly. What's about the single shot? Okay, listen. Go away. Go away. Well, fuck around and find out, I guess, as we call it. We have this guy. Thank you. Ow. 5 energy. The whole 5 energy. Thank you. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. I want to check what is happening here. This is a homing spore. Ancient purification site holds spiritual significance to visiting laymen. Structure collapsed due to an earthquake blocking water flow. And this is fungi morphology gas spore. Oh, there we go. Fungi variant. It's periostracum. It's periostracum. I don't know. It's extremely hard and cannot be destroyed with a standard beam, but it will open up to release homing spores. Gaspore are a type of mushroom that mainly inhabits hot and humid jungles, growing on surfaces like tree trunks or rock cliffs. Their oh my god, again. Remain closed until a sporangium is generated, at which point the perios opens and ejects the sporangium into the air. Head rush because of motion sickness? Oh, I hope not. I'm feeling fine personally. I don't know. Maybe you're just tired, you know. Sometimes I feel kind of like today, But that's just mostly because of exhaustion. Anyway, the periostracum is extremely hard and cannot be destroyed with beam weaponry. The soft tissues beneath the periostracum, which are exposed when the sporagium is ejected, are vulnerable to damage from beams or other weapons. Gaspor can be destroyed even while their periostracum is closed using high-powered weapons. Does that mean my weapons are not high-powered right now? Is what you're trying to tell me? No, I can. Okay, there we go. Ancient lemur sculpture carved from a single stone with identical dimensions to similar statues. A receptacle for a psychic mote is built into its forehead. Whatever the fuck a psychic mote is. Huh. Missile expansion. Look at that. Restores 5 missiles. Increases maximum missile capacity. Psychic platform. Formed by compressing psychic energy. Standing on them requires psychic boots. Fuck. What do you mean psychic boots? Psychic platforms are ethereal formations of compressed psychic energy. They are formed when a psychically capable individual condenses a cloud of dormant psychic energy into a usable surface. As these formations are not fully physical, they are impossible to stand on without wearing psychic boots. Psychic platforms function as a group. When one is materialized, its group follows suit. Interesting. 12% of scans, by the way. Oh, that's freaky. That is a little freaky. When you like stand inside them. Well, I need psychic boots for this missile expansion, so I guess we're keeping on. Are my psychic boots left at home? Well, you should have brought them with you. What the fuck are you doing? Get prepared, please. Mote socket, a receptacle that takes a psychic mote, a spherical coalescence of psychic energy that acts as a key. Okay. Large layman psychic lock. Psychic ability seal variant unlocked by replacing psychic energy mote spheres into the receptacle. I need to drink something. This is the lots of reading kind of episode. Every single time we play a new Prime game in this playthrough, there's so much scanning. Insect morphology, Empress Aleu. Butterfly variant adapted to tropical climates, travels in swarms and will flee from danger if disturbed while at rest. Yeah, there's a lot of talking. Like way more than I'm used to usually. Empress Aleu is the type of butterfly that have adapted to the heat of tropical climates. Their wings appear as a bright, vibrant... Oleu. Oleu. Their wings appear as a bright, vibrant blue, but this is not their actual color. It is the result of a complex phenomenon created by the way light wavelengths reflect off the scales covering the surface of their wings. When feeding, Empress Oleu form into small groups and seek out bryophytes and other small plants. Their bodies are relatively large compared to their wings, making them ill-suited to traveling long distances. As a result, they will often rest on rocks or trees, though they are quick to flee if they detect danger nearby. AU. Layman door unlocks when its central sensor detects energy exposure, an explosion, or a concussive blast. Once unlocked, it will open when approached. Okay. Awesome. Fireworks. Fireworks, yes. Mechanoid scout bot emits ultrasonic waves from overhead to detect and map the positions of valuables in the area. An electric shock will activate it. In case anybody is wondering why we are firing fireworks right now, for the past 31 days in this country, there's a ban on selling and firing fireworks outside of New Year's Eve. So, you know. Scoutbots were created during the machine era to find precious resources. Once deployed to an assigned area, they perform scans using ultrasonic wave reflection. The data is then fed to a linked map displaying the location of mineral deposits and other valuables. Most scoutbots were left to weather the environment and Whether the environment and due to natural degradation may no longer function. I think people are just very happy that we're finally playing Prime 4. And you know what? I don't blame them. I'm also happy. So wait, can I do nothing with the... Electric shock. I don't think... Can I do an electric shock this way? No. I don't have an electric shock possibility here. Can I like place a thing on the map that there's... Oh. Okay, but I... Okay, yeah. Okay, awesome. We'll get there. Oh, you see her reflection for a brief second. Can I place a marker? Yes. Button Y. Add marker. Okay, first of all, one marker here because here is a rocket. Oh, it places a marker on the area. Okay, awesome. Second of all, a marker here because close to a wedding venue. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm picking... This is more like an objective thing. I'm picking this one for when we see scout bots. So we'll have them as a point of reference to come back to. Gigi's very upset. Yeah. I am also a little upset, actually. I just want to be able to fucking rest on a Saturday afternoon. A bristlewort. Wort. Carnivorous plant variant covered in a hard shell. When it senses a threat, it will open its shell. Oh, I see my microphone picking it up very quietly. It will open its shell, angle itself towards its target, and launch thorns. Bristlewort are carnivorous plants capable of moving around using their 6 legs. Their outer shells are impervious to beam attacks, though explosives can damage them. These sturdy shells are heavy, impairing the bristlewort's ability to move. As a result, they tend to attack from a distance, only opening the shell when prey is detected. Once the shell is open, Bristlewort quickly rotate, launching sharp thorns in all directions before closing to generate new thorns. Thanks to the mineral composition of the thorns, Bristlewort can regenerate them indefinitely using photosynthesis. Staying at a distance also helps them protect their internal organs, which are exposed and vulnerable even to beam attacks while the shell is open. I'm like almost certain that this is some sort of form of protest for the fucking firework limitation. They said, I'm gonna fucking fire them at the 31st of every month now. How about that, you know? Like, I mean, if you want to waste your money like that, good luck. Plant morphology coneberry, male form of a plant that continuously emits pollen. The pollen is uncommonly light, enabling it to float for long durations with very little airflow. Yeah, please. Can we just be normal, you know? Like, that would be, like, the most awesome. Hey, buddy. Leave the thorns alone, please. Don't do that. Oh my god, my nose is itching. Oh my god. Of course she is hiding upstairs. Oh, hello. I'll take that. Even though I don't really need it. That's another Bristlewort. She's back. Probably hungry. Or I'll realize that upstairs we are not upstairs and it's still as loud, if not louder. Listen, I mean, I don't mind celebrating the New Year's. And, like, I don't mind firing some fireworks here and there. But, like, the issue... Exactly. Like, exactly. Like, I don't fucking care if you're, like, in the middle of the city and there is, like, a fireworks show and you can just kind of go there and watch those fireworks and it's fun. I wouldn't even mind if you like could organize actually like, you know, smaller shows. The problem is that they're firing them literally on the streets in front of cars and everything else around it and people's other things. So like if we, for example, fire them once a year on the 31st for New Year's Eve, I don't care. As long as you're like respectful about it, as long as you don't fire them right next to my house and you don't fire fucking giant bombs that shake the windows of our houses, you know? But like it's the 31st, but not December. It's January 31st, if you didn't check today. Psychic gate normally closed. Opens automatically upon receiving psychic energy from a linked sensor. Okay. I was talking so much the Joy-Con got all confused in terms of location. Psychic sensor. Receiver and conductor for psychic energy linked to the gate. Whoops. Wrong button. On my windows? Oh my fucking god. Of course they do. What you got for me? A psychic glove works in combination with a psychic visor, enabling telekinetic control over psychic objects such as motes. This is the LEO. What is here? Daylight reflector panel. Used to light the altar. The surface is 90% reflective regardless of the angle. That's actually a little fucked up. Chosen one. Take the holy power in your hand. The path that you must walk lies beyond that door. Behold the sacred relic that we, the caretakers of the sacred tree, have filled with refined energy. We offer it to the chosen one who will one day visit this place. We ask that they take it in hand and use it as they please, and to seek out the sacred symbol, the lingering afterglow of our prayers. I missed a stone. Already see it. I missed a stone. And I will find it. Alright. The fact that we literally have a choir, like people singing for all the fanfares for Samus is like 10 out of 10, honestly. I gotta be real. What the fuck do you mean? They hired a whole orchestra for this game. Enables remote manipulation of psychic modes and psychic objects. Switch to the psychic visor and hold ZL to grasp a target. They can be then manipulated with me. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. Aim at the mode and hold ZL to grasp it. Aim the mod at the mode socket and release ZL. What if happens if I release outside? Oh, that's fun. Okay, hang on. Look at it. Bloop. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so we are out here. I am almost certain I missed the scan somewhere. So I'm gonna quickly come back here. Oh, this is, never mind. This is just wrapping around here, right? Just the entrance to this area. Okay. She's very cool. The Animorph animation is also really cool. You can mess it up a little bit, I noticed. So if I like do this and stop. Oh no, she does stop. Okay, never mind. She did it a little goofy once, but I hope she kills me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, what you're telling me... Oh, whoops. I don't have any scannable surfaces here. Can't do anything with you. Alright, we'll come back for you. Eventually. And probably for this thing as well. Let me look here if I didn't like miss out on the... Oh, hello. Go away. Oops. This is... Yeah, I don't know where I could have missed the stone thing. I presume we are progressing kind of linearly through this. I'm gonna come back here for a second. No, there was another one like nearby here, so I guess I'm just maybe the one stone is like by the scan bot or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna look too much further for it. I'll just keep going. We will eventually have to run through this game, collect all the items. You know how it goes. You know the rules of a Metroid playthrough on this channel. Alright, so what you're telling me, if I do this... Okay, yeah. Can I shoot it at these? No. Oh. Sorry, what? No, can I scan you? Psychic container stores items prepared by the last layman priests to be given to the chosen one, opened using telekinesis. Grasping the node and moving it along the displayed path releases the lock. The container will then vanish. Psychic containers are used to store items prepared by layman priests in accordance with the chosen one prophecy, in the hope that they will someday appear. Opening them requires moving the locking node along a predetermined pattern via telekinesis. As such, they could not be opened by a layman without psychic abilities. Once opened, the psychic energy manifesting in the container dissipates, causing it to vanish. Okay. Sure. Pretty cool. That's a neat thing, huh? Energy tank increases the defense system's capacity, energy limit to 100. Completely refills the energy as well. Awesome. Do we actually have like 14 to collect? That's so like classic. Who the fuck are you? A Shran. Flying insects that build nests on vertical surfaces such as rock walls. Lives in swarms and will shoot acidic spray at organisms that approach the nest. Shran build their hives high off the ground, usually on rocky cliffs and against tree trunks. Both adult and larval Shran typically share a hive. If something approaches one of their hives, the adults will quickly emerge and protect the nest by spraying their acidic venom at the intruder. While they are highly aggressive when defending their hive, this behavior is defensive, and they will not pursue the intruder once it has withdrawn. In fact, Shran are social creatures with other Shran, often forming several hives in proximity to each other and working together to protect each other. Organic morphology Shran hive. Hive opening formed from a mixture of chewed up plants and ore mixed with Shran saliva. It is extremely vulnerable to explosive force. Oh my god. It's not hiccup right now. Please. Yeah, the problem is I don't have explosive force right now, so I think we'll just kind of keep on going. Sorry, excuse me, little beast, excuse me. Please don't. Okay. That's from Prime 3. Galactic Federation distress beacon detected. Okay. Well, I have noticed that we didn't really get the chance to save the game yet. Will we be able to save the game here? Perhaps not. Vuros Amber, 3 resin fossilized by chemical reaction. Though roughly as firm as rock minerals, it can be destroyed with explosive force. Whatever the fuck this artifact did, you know. Oh, wait. Hang on. What is this? Moving the PK stone, psychic shutter. Moving the PK stone lever using the psychic glove will disable the lock. Ah, there she is. As foretold. A save station. Layman device for saving behavioral records also fully restores energy and ammunition. A device for backing up the status and condition of a subject, as well as a log of their actions up to that point. Once recorded, the subject's health and supplies are fully replenished. Using a save station requires a suit able to link and transmit its wearer's records to the station. Well, lucky for us, we contain a suit like that. We have a suit like that. You know, I do not mind reusing a couple of sounds here and there from the previous games. Because why the fuck would the Federation change the sound of their fucking distress beacons or something, right? If we think about it for more than 1 second. It feels cohesive, exactly. Alright. Yeah, I mean, judging by the ending of 3, probably not. Where are we? What? I love the music transition that just happened too. Holy shit. Oh, hello. Crustacean morphology isopod glides atop a slick mucus which they produce. Their diet is primarily glow mold, causing their abdomen and mucus to glow. And this is fungi morphology glow mold, bioluminescent fungi variant containing large quantities of luciferin and luciferase in its cap. This causes the glow of both the fungi and its spores. Well, you know what? I know what my steering mistake is. When you're playing Prime 1 to 3 on the nunchuck, this button here, the L, or like the higher up here, is what turns you into Morph Ball. But in this game, L is jumping. So that's what's confusing me, I think. That's what's one of the main sources of my mistakes when playing. Also, yeah, I can't cross this. I couldn't cross this, so we gotta... That's what I was thinking was swapped. Mission. Ah, okay. Okay. So now my question is... This is just the control schemes, okay. Mouse controls, you can't really change that, but that's okay. Okay. I'll just have to get used to it. Yeah, again, I did it again. You have to press Y on the right Joy-Con instead of the L button. Okay. This is normal. Where is this body going here? We're really going places right now, but like, where the fuck are we actually going? Do I have to mark this as a big boss fight coming up? RIP. Sorry that happened to you, buddy. It's okay. We'll find another one. I'm sure this will be fine. Okay. It's quiet. Okay, thank you. Beetle variant nest. Composed of hardened mud and clay, the nest is fragile enough that a single powerful blow would shatter it. Presumably a charge shot. Yep. Oh, and not this. Yeah, this is the webbing and fumble removal using high heat. Well, I think I will mark a missile as a item is here, kind of button. So here, I'm gonna place a marker with a missile. And we'll have to come back to it later. Whatever the fuck is in there, actually. Can you like see it? What the fuck are you? And I probably... Oh no, I can scan it. Shot expansion. Maximum shot ammo by 10. Whatever the fuck shot ammo is. Sure. Shot ammo, you know? Fern root variant. Lateral root and root hair tips with extremely sharp edges. They can be cleared using standard firearms. Oh, they definitely can. I can see that. Oh, buddy. Hey, can I save you? No, I cannot save you. Look away, everyone. This is... We're not seeing this, actually, as a matter of fact. I'm just looking away. Nothing like that happened. Ow. What the fuck?
Oh, wow. Wow. What a mess. You're alone on a planet with no hope of survival.
Who the fuck are you?
But you're also not sitting next to Phil anymore in that cubicle, so... Win? Oh. Okay. What? What now? Samus? Samus Aran? Hey! Hey, Samus Aran! I'm stuck! Help me out! Oh. Please get me down. I'll just stay right here. Try not to die.
Okay. Got some scanning to do for you, buddy. Galactic Federation Transport X7S. Engine and navigation systems have stopped. Fuselage damage. There's a detachable cargo door at its rear. You should shoot him. Wonder if that's an option. Galactic Federation Technician. Individual who performs maintenance tasks on electrical equipment. This also includes maintenance of computer-equipped airframes. And... swollen vine growth. It will burst if struck. So I can't... Well, nothing happens. That's really sad.
Oh! I think it's working! Shoot some more! What was that? Okay,
I shot them and the bullet did nothing, so... Oh, hello.
Okay, I got it. Oh, no.
What are we talking about here? Alien morphology jungle griever. Griever variant of this area. It can leap to great heights and climb trees quickly. Has an extremely aggressive disposition. It will use its arms and claws to attack its enemies at close range. When at a distance, it will spit poison at threats. A subspecies of griever, the ferocious predators found throughout Vuros, which has adapted to densely wooded environments. Their exceptional jumping ability allows them to quickly traverse treetops and rock cliffs. They often hunt in packs and are known to attack other creatures indiscriminately. Once one pack member strikes, the others will quickly join the fray, either by leaping up close to slash with the sharp claws of their 2 pairs of arms, or by splitting a vicious mass of venom from a distance. By spitting a viscous mass. It is 8 hours over here in the household. Their skin is thin and unarmored, making their bodies vulnerable to standard beam weaponry, and light enough that the shock of a direct hit from explosive weapons is enough to push them away. Okay.
What are these things?
Buddy, ow. Jesus Christ. Her screaming when she gets attacked there is... Okay, I understand. You just kind of go at them because they dodge the charge shots. Never mind, not all of them. Charge shots are actually quite effective if you can hit them. Bye. Whoa. Hang on. Oh, hello. That's energy large, 50 points of energy.
Now help me down?
No. Stay there. I'm on a mission. Does Sansa have a new bag of food somewhere? There, it is one above the fridge. There is one above the fridge there.
I'm coming down. Thank you, Samus. I'm a specialist, Miles MacKenzie, engineer level 4. I have something for you. Hold on, I gotta manually override this.
These X7 stick a little. Come on.
Do you need a hand? Perhaps.
Oh, boy, this is really jammed.
Malfunction in X7's cargo bay hatch. Arm extension blocked by bent piston rod. Removal of the rod is required for it to open. The new bag should be above the fridge, but I did refill the container with like the remainders of the old food still. So there should be some still for this round, if that's what you're asking. Galactic Federation engineer Miles MacKenzie. He's just yanking manual override, you know. Miles MacKenzie, primarily responsible for golem maintenance at the UTO Research Center, skilled in operating, repairing, and modifying computers and machinery. Miles MacKenzie is an engineer with the Galactic Federation. His duties include the maintenance and repair of several vehicle types and programming software used for weapons development. He is known to be extremely talkative, even while alone. Although his restless energy and curiosity make him prone to danger, his excessive caution is enough to keep him from harm. He has a strong moral compass and work ethic, making him a reliable problem solver no matter the situation.
Did you just scan me? What does it say?
That is funny.
Hang on. I got it. Ah!
Did you just scan me?
No biggie.
Thank you, buddy. A missile launcher, I presume. Explosive combat item developed by the Galactic Federation restores the missile launch function of the arm cannon. Look at her. Look at her. Missile launch function has been restored. Press R to launch an explosive missile with target tracking capabilities. Open the menu, check the inventory for more information.
Just a little token of my appreciation.
Thanks, buddy. Just checking if you guys have anything of notice here.
If it's okay with you, I'm gonna tag along.
Sure.
Where to? It might be a good idea to check the map and get our bearings.
Is this a game where Samus isn't running around alone anymore? Artificial fusion of flora and fauna made using Layman biotech. Extremely fast cellular metabolism allows full regeneration even if reduced to pulp.
Samus, please shoot that thing. It won't stop moving.
I'm not going to. I will actually, because it has missiles in it. Okay, I do have... Oh, hello. Do have a couple of questions. Oh, missiles are actually quite good against you.
Avoid any standing water? Those things seem pretty territorial.
No. Spherical growths that the unannulled palms rootstocks used to store nutrients. The outer skin is very durable but can be broken by concussive blast. Awesome. There's definitely an item in there. There is an item in there. Concussive probably means, come to think of it, bombs. So we will probably have to leave this alone. And by that I mean leave a marker. Marker. Music is indeed really nice. Alright, let me save the game real fast. I am wondering, what the fuck are we going to do here?
This technology, it's not as old as the rest of these ruins. What do you think it's doing here?
Well, there are theories, TM. Actually, is there like a... There is not. I thought there would be like a thing to scan, like the lore thing. These guys are scanned.
Is everything in this jungle trying to kill us?
Basically.
They're effective against a creature with a hard shell, you know.
Oh my god. Don't tell me that he's gonna just keep telling me how to play the game.
Thousands of years old.
Oh my goodness. Hang on. Aware? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is there tooltips of anything, please? Gameplay. Well, what is the in-game tutorial system? If I turn this off, maybe. Hi, Bono. The first chance I get to leave him behind and just go on my own, we're doing it. That's a missile expansion. If I get a chance like that, of course. Of course. Played some of this. Okay, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, look at that. Now, I need to ask, did you play some of... No, no, never mind. I'll ask later on. Hi, buddies. Lemon Psychic Door. To enable its beam sensor, use telekinesis to move the PK stone from the top to the center. Yeah. Oh, there's a stone here. This bridge paves the way to the Temple of Memory. Those laymen who follow the path will come to the altar connecting the past and the present. Just played at friend's house. Oh, okay. Okay. The crossing. Hear me, my layman brethren. As you cross this bridge, reflect on the life you have lived and consider the words that you would carry into the future. Hear me, my layman brethren. As you cross this bridge, reflect on the experiences you have not yet had and consider what you wish your future to hold. Just as we were the ones to create our past, so too are we the ones to forge our future, except from the fourth slate. So what are these then?
Can you read that? Hey, does that say anything about this place? Wait, something's happening. What? How'd you do that? They really don't want anyone in here. It must be a sacred space.
Okay, I'm just hoping that this is literally just temporary, please. Okay. This looks kind of nice. Ancient stone bridge built by the layman. It shows severe damage from seismic activity, though its basic structure remains stable. Weight capacity estimated to be under 700 LH. Whatever the fuck LH are.
I've never seen anything like this. It's beautiful.
Yeah, would you like to fill us in how you got here? Please do. Please do. Sidekick.
Moving up.
Oh, hello. Well, that my missile tracking is a little bit off.
Try your missiles, Dennis. Might be able to knock them right off the bridge.
Buddy, can I know how to fucking use my weapons, alright? Where the fuck are they? I just have problems figuring out where they are. And the controls are getting a little confusing. Oh, buddy. He has a health bar. Uh-oh. He has a health bar.
The
Uh-oh.
last stretch. I'm going for it. Cover me.
Oh, look at him fly. Nice shot. There's more.
Okay.
That was a close one. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it. Thank you, Samus.
Jumped right over that.
I can see the door, Samus. I'm good. I'm okay.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a comedic relief moment here from our Metroid game, I guess. I mean, I have to assume this guy's not gonna be around for a long time with us. Not to hate him, no same. The only thing I'm thinking of right now is I'm hoping he's not gonna be around with us for until the end of the game. Like, he's just a temporary sidekick. kind of deal. Ancient lemon object with a plant motif. It has sockets for 2 modes. Very little patience for an incompetent man. Fair enough. Ancient lemon object carved from blue-tinged sublant. An explosive shock will shatter this material. Psychic sensor receives psychic energy and conducts it to the linked apparatus. Okay, that's this. Actually, we can scan these now. Large lemon psychic lock, a psychic lock system that does not use modes. It receives psychic energy from a linked sensor. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's more like it. I am the only one who does not hate that guy. I think that it's like, for me personally, it is... Yeah. It's like, for me, he's like kind of out of place for a Metroid game as well, if that makes sense. I'm not like gonna say that this is like a horribly terrible game. It really depends. If he's gonna stick around with us until the end of the game and keep talking over my head, then, you know... Yeah, it's almost like the game doesn't want you to take time and enjoy it and scan things with this guy around. Yeah. I also like have a very strong, how do I say this? This is something that when I was playing Prototype 2, especially, that was like the first thing that I was like extremely angry at, is the game considering the player, like handing the answer on a silver platter to the player, if that makes sense, and not respecting the player's, like, just, especially in a Metroid game, which is about exploration, and your like, you know, like ability to explore and ability to like inspect the game at your own pace, if that makes sense. Because like I'm gonna come over and the guy's gonna be like, oh, use your missiles to shoot this guy off there, and I'm like, bro, can I like do something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get that this is like delivering tips, and I also understand that like from the game design perspective, not everyone has to be like, you know, has to be like extremely instantly following, and like it is a certain level of like accessibility to people who maybe sometimes will miss something, to not get them stuck in a game in one place. But exactly, there should be a setting to turn off this shit. Like, if I want to play the game, you know, at my own pace, and I want to discover it on my own, there should be a setting in which I can tell sidekicks do not help. Check mark, it's gone. Problem solved, right? But then the question is how much of his dialogue then is integrated into the game, and if that's for them viable to even do that. I don't know. Psychic sensor receives psychic energy and conducts it into the linked apparatus.
But it feels like it's working.
I get that, like, from his perspective, he would be surprised that I'm doing something and it makes things happen. The setting is mute voices and turn off subs. For you. Control beam generates a charged psychic beam that can be controlled via telepathy. Rather, that's how you pronounce this word. Time slows to a near standstill when the beam, while the beam is in flight. Okay. What do you think? So, like in most games, Metroid games, you're kind of on your own. This is a little bit off and weird, I would say. But again, I'm giving it a chance right now in hopes that the guy will just kind of detach at some very soon point and we can continue the game on our own, you know? If that makes sense. Control beam acquired. Psychic charge beam shots launched while using the psychic visor can now be controlled. Switch to the psychic visor and press and hold A to charge, then release to launch a maneuverable control beam shot. Look at that. I guess that's it. Yeah, and that's like exactly was my criticism of 3 as well when I played it. That it's like fun game and such.
Your suit, didn't you?
But I really wish I could shut down the computer. Although I do know that the computer is sometimes also used for like progressing the story. Like, for example, Metroid Prime 3 spoilers, if you haven't played it, which would be weird if you're watching this without playing Metroid Prime 3, but here we are. If you haven't played it and you want to play it on your own, cover your ears. In the middle of the game, when you're in Skytown and we're going through, like, your Gore is destroying your ship, you get a communication from the ship saying, oh, something's happening, and that's fine. I don't mind that, essentially, right? Because this is kind of like progressing the story. I also don't mind the fact that, like, sometimes maybe they'll tell you something, but, like, the problem is when your hand is being literally held, Like, he's gonna probably almost certainly right now tell a line that maybe you could use the new item you found, which is fine. Okay. Can I try it? Anyway, aperture containing a switch linked to a psychic lock. Psychic energy will trip the switch, then open the lock. And like, scans are also kind of this form of like telling you what to do, I guess you could say. Okay, so, but yeah, charge beam with A and release to shoot the control beam. Okay. And I can like fly up here and do this. Okay. What I'm trying to say is in Prime 3 the computer isn't talking.
That door just opened all by itself.
Yeah, for sure, dude. In Prime 3 the computer isn't talking to you nearly as frequently as MacKenzie over here. Is, I guess, another thing. We'll see. Maybe he'll go away. We know there is a bike in the game, and presumably he's not gonna have his own bike. I hope. So, we'll see. Maybe it's just a section. Sacred fountain made from Umosonite. The water is sourced from underground ruins, which allows its temperature to remain consistent throughout the year. He's the bike? Fuck. Okay, I guess we'll make it.
No way. A Mark 99 mech? I'd recognize that frame anywhere. Mark 99 mech, this is Samus Aran. Bounty hunter, you know her. She's famous. You look very familiar.
I don't want to imagine that, thank you. Betsy?
What are you doing here?
What the fuck is Betsy?
I worked on her back at base. I'll take a few scans. Maybe we can come back here and get her. Poor baby. She's torn apart.
Galactic Federation Heavyweight Class Golem Mech, a bipedal manned MK-99 war mech primarily piloted by Federation androids. Several critical components missing or damaged, non-operational.
We could find the missing pieces. I bet we could get her up and running again.
Sure. Federation heavy container, exceptionally durable and ideal for tactical assets such as weapons. Only extremely powerful explosives can destroy them.
Soul into that mech. Poor Betsy.
Where are we? I have a feeling that what's gonna be like a big point in the game is here before he speaks to me and interrupts me. What's gonna be a big point? What's gonna be a big point in the game is that the artifact that was like shot by Silex, I don't remember, whatever the fuck happened at the beginning, was caused like a rift and transferred a bunch of those things to this planet or whatever the fuck, right? Including ourselves. So that's probably what we're kind of diving towards here. But let's get the game a chance, give the game a chance to defend itself in this matter. Like, whatever the fuck was that? You stay here?
Baby.
You stay here. Okay, well, I don't think he's staying here. Hi, buddy. Control system built by the Limorn. Used into the machine era, currently inactive.
Look at this place.
Circular aperture presumably used for ventilation. No blockages detected on the other side. Door sensor received repairs during the machine era. These repairs require power to operate, and the door is not receiving any current offline.
This planet's tech is a marvel.
Bomb slot activates any linked devices when a concussive blast is detected within, currently offline.
I want to poke around, but decoding the language will take weeks without a translation key.
You can take time. Take your time, please. Spend your time. Decode the language.
I'm just gonna push buttons and see what happens.
Or not.
See? The button pushing strategy always pays off. But I do not know what to do next. So, Samus, you give it a try?
It is a little funny, yeah.
Did I fix it? Wait, you can interface with their tech, which means you can
Yeah, it is a...
understand it, which means you've received translation data, which opens up a world of possibilities. Once I get this working, we can use this tech to our advantage. I just need remote access to your logs. Oh, this data chip. You think it'll work? Wow.
It's funny because
Fascinating.
I consider... yeah, it's like...
We'll put this here.
I'm glad we thought about the same thing.
This should do the trick. All right, look at that! We got power! Well, one door is still locked, the other one is malfunctioning. Hey, but it's progress.
I should have shot him.
This is gonna take a while to figure out. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay here.
Yes.
Scout ahead.
Yes, please do. Don't worry about me.
About to get real nerdy in here.
Don't say that. Oh my god. You didn't just say that. Me when it's about to get nerdy in here. Door power restored. There's a malfunction in the beam sensor on this side. The sensor on the other side is operational.
What if I...
Bomb slot activates any linked devices with a concussive blast is detected within. The illumination indicates it is online. Bomb slots are switches used to activate connected devices and are triggered through the use of concussive blast. Though maintenance tanks do not use explosives to perform their duties, they are able to trigger these devices by charging up a concussive blast. Bomb slots require energy. Indicator lights show if the bomb slot is connected to power and operational. All right. Okay. Well, I presume that we're gonna get bombs over here. Oh, wait. 1 second. Layman control system from the machine era manages power throughout the room and functions as a data storage terminal, currently online. That's a save room. I love a save room. Ugh.
If the door isn't working on this side, can we interact with it from the other side? I sure didn't make this easy.
Well, we have a little gold thing here. I don't have bombs, right? So we can't even think of this. Please don't spoil the answer to this. Press X to switch. Oh my fucking god. Oh, duh, because I have the fucking gun. Right, okay. That's why he said from the other side. I wanted to be able to figure this out on my own because I totally forgot I got the gun, but here we are.
Good luck out there, Samus.
Cheers. Enjoy your time. Don't rush. Alright, we're leaving him behind. That's awesome. Let's go. I presume he will come back, probably. What? Oh, hello.
Shadi hello. Ila dinji te asna. Dinji galan. Algodina. Lamorna las. In the niche Gathalate Sadebelek.
From the beginning, Lemon Priest recorded our memory in these archives. Behold, I should be reading this because they're not saying those lines. Our legacy is preserved within. Born from this tree is the memory fruit. Legacy compiled within the tree will be inherited to the memory fruit. For the memory fruit to grow, you must seek the green energy crystals, which have been scattered throughout the planet. Deposit green energy crystals upon the altar of legacy. We place our faith in you, chosen one. Please carry the memory fruit to a new world. Those stairs were freaky. Okay. Sculpture of a prominent layman priest. The inscription reads, what? Korvanda, for sure. An ancient era altar with a plant motif designed to unfold. Analysis implies there's a way to trigger it to open. What about this? Small size energy converter converts energy from green energy crystals into psychic energy, then sends it to the sacred tree. Awesome. Kind of presumptuous to just thrust all this upon some random person who probably has their own life and shit to deal with. Well, we are the chosen ones, so... Although I do like to think a little bit that, like, they said, oh, Samus, you're the chosen one, and Samus goes, oh, again? Good thing you walked through the door and not MacKenzie, for you. Pressure platform for releasing the system's psychic lock. Additional weight will cause it to sink further and reveal targeting objects. Okay. Hemispherical metal lid that can open and close. Psychic energy that can inside. Analysis implies it works in conjunction with the pressure platform. Psychic lock linked to the triple target. Simultaneous exposure to all three targets to psychic energy will release the lock. There's also a door here. So you will all forgive me if I first go to the door, because I'm curious. Psychic recording data playback device emits images and text recorded within a mode. These signals can be interpreted only by those who have a psychic abilities. Okay. Stone sculpture of a common layman priest. The storage at its feet holds modes for making psychic recordings. That's all 5 of them, is what they say. So what you're telling me is that I can... So like if I go here, for example, right? Awesome. I think I probably do have to bring something here for this to work. But like this is probably like pointed at the thing. Yeah, because it snaps to it. And that will like open a thing that you can view the recording of or something like that. Okay, on one of the switches for the triple target psychic lock installed on the gate, it responds to psychic energy. However, the lock cannot be disabled unless all 3 targets are exposed simultaneously. All 3 targets are exposed simultaneously. Interesting. So we need like... Oh, I know what they want actually. I know what they want. I know what they want. I know what they're doing. They're doing exactly this. Fly. Boom. Yep, exactly. Boom. Yeah. It has like little dots even on the aiming like reticle to tell you that it can shoot through a couple more targets. Okay. There you go, and 2 charges. Look at that. I wish he was here to help us with it. Man, me too, honestly. I feel so lost right now. All targets exposed to psychic energy lock released. Look at us. We only know MacKenzie here to tell us what the fuck are we doing. I am curious about this though. Maybe not. Maybe later. We'll come back here. Probably. I assume this is a place that we can come back to. Oh, hello. A stone sculpture of a layman priest. It bears an inscription that transliterates to Lekhash, and includes a description of the individual. Lekhash. That's almost like my name. If only the solution had been shouted less than a millisecond after seeing the puzzle for the first time. You know. Lekhash, a sculptor who loved solving mathematical equations. He discovered several equations that could be formed into psychic objects, leading to the design of a unique sealing mechanism as well as its keys. It's very close to my name, my Polish name. A stone sculpture of a layman priest. It bears an inscription that transliterates to Vakun and includes a description of the individual. That one sounds nothing like my name. Inventor of the mote-operated psychic clock, in accordance with the prophecy of the Chosen One, he built the shrines now hidden throughout the Soul Valley, filling each with its mote-related devices. Yeah, Łukasz Lekarz. Yeah, exactly. Stone sculpture of a layman priest. It bears an inscription that transliterates to Shay, and includes a description of the individual. Shay, the only female member of the layman priesthood and the first to understand the structure of space and time. Look at that. Go women. Her insight led to a method of moving across space-time and in turn the invention of the teleporter. What would we do without you, girls? Stone sculpture of a layman priest. It bears an inscription that transliterates to the Thesarch and includes a description of the individual. Thesarch, the first priest who communed with the sacred tree and founded the Temple of Memory. He is said to have been gifted at conveying thoughts without the need to speak and at understanding others without the need to hear them. I am still annoyed that I missed one thing to scan. Oh, sorry. I didn't hold it long enough. This sounds like a boss fight. I will mark that as a chapter. Pretty much. Carvex, okay. Plant morphology Carvex, a giant carnivorous plant possessing consciousness, intelligence, and considerable physical strength. It is unable to communicate due to fusion with a Metroid. Destroying all tentacle-like vines will cause its protective leaves to briefly drop, exposing a body enveloped in only a thin mucous membrane. Note that the tentacles quickly regenerate. The only way to delay their regeneration is to destroy them all at virtually the same time. Oh, we're using the new skills. I'll need to figure out a 1 million reward for you, I guess. It won't be a push-up because I can do a couple more push-ups and it's not going to be as fun, but I'll think of something else. I have a stupid idea, actually, but it's a very stupid idea. I'll think about it in my own time. Carvex, a giant carnivorous plant that possesses self-awareness and cognitive thought. While it once coexisted and communicated with Layman priests using telepathic waves, one of the defects of Metroid fusion is a disruption in its thought pattern, preventing it from communicating. It now sees everyone as enemies and will attack indiscriminately. It primarily attacks using its tentacles. These tentacles can be destroyed, but individual tentacles will grow back quickly through rapid cell proliferation and cell transfer from any remaining tentacles. If all of its tentacles are destroyed simultaneously, the regeneration process requires its body to generate considerable heat, forcing it to open its protective calyx to cool down. This will expose a thin mucous membrane that is vulnerable to damage. Carvex Vine, tentacle-like appendage capable of being both rigid and flexible. It can be temporarily destroyed by damaging the bulging portion along its length. Carvex tentacles are normally hidden beneath the ground, but it will reveal them if it detects danger. The tentacles have extreme elasticity, making them very flexible. This allows Carvex to attack by swinging them around like long whips. Swollen protuberances on the tentacles indicate the areas that facilitate Carvex's fine control of its limbs. If these are destroyed, the resulting loss of control will rapidly expand and rupture the affected tentacle. Holy shit. Okay. Whoops. Apologies. I presume that oh, hello. Plant morphology. Carvex's pollen sac. Pollen bags released from the ends of Carvex's tentacles. They possess propeller-like wings and fly by riding wind currents. The Carvex is capable of projecting partially pollen sacs at will. These sacs have 4 wings that function like propellers, allowing them to move slowly through the air and home in on targets detected using a natural thermal sensor. When the pollen sac lands on a target, the sac will rupture, causing damage. The behavior indicates that the sacs primarily serve as a means of attack rather than a method of pollination. Okay. Give me this. Oh, hello. Okay, I can't scan that necessarily. Oh. Ow. Ow, that was painful. Okay. Presumably this is the answer to this boss fight. Boom. Oh. Okay. Ow. Okay. A, B. If there's gonna be a fourth one, we'll have. Oh. No. Okay. I was a little too close to its hitbox, I guess, because I think the game just kind of... Ow. I don't have space jump. I don't have space jump. Old habits die hard, you know? Especially if they deliver them to you on a silver platter at the beginning of the game. Boom. I love that you have a little bit of a lock on here. Oh, it disappears. I thought that it will like just keep flying, but it just disappears. Okay. Another lesson to be had. Ow. Ah, go away. Go away. Oh, there clearly will be a fourth one. And I will be starting to wonder what the fuck to do. Oh. Okay. You have to be a little bit elastic here. Let's go this way. Flexible. Elastic? Why the fuck do I say elastic? One. And this one. Fuck. Okay, 3 moving targets is a little bit more difficult than I expected it to be. Come on. Ow. Okay. There we go. Let's try now. 1, 2. Can you do it? Can you do it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 3. Wow. Yeah, I assume I don't have to. I can scan the doors. Actually, I just realized I haven't scanned the doors. That's important. Gate seals shut by hardened plant fibers. Strong enough pull would force the gate open. And on an old palm rootstocks blocking a small passageway, the rootstock can be killed with a concussive blast. Awesome. Okay. Now this makes things a little bit more complex here. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Ow. Oh, you know what? I understand. I understand what we're doing here. I again thought I have space jump. Again, I thought I have space jump. Holy shit. Please. That's enough. We don't have space jump yet. I think we're all fine. Well, never mind. I'll just shoot it in the floor because that should be good enough, maybe. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, awesome. Oh. Oh. It's not easy. Okay. Look at that. We helped it. And it died, I guess. Psychic bomb. Compresses a large amount of psychic energy into a sphere when then disperses on a concussive blast. Okay. Psychic bombs are usable only in morphable mode. Up to 3 can be placed at a time. Concussive blast of psychic bombs damages objects and enemies and can be used to perform a bomb jump. The bombs can be given psychic mode properties by pressing and holding A. Okay. Psychic mode properties. Fascinating. And we're about to learn about this right away. Bomb slot for operating the sacred shrine. The impact of a psychic bomb detonation inside the slot moves the pedestal. Gazing at the Lamorn statue while on the pedestal then activates the shrine. Sacred Shrine teleports the chosen one to an alternate dimension that houses a teleporter key, activated by gazing at the statue's forehead. Sacred Shrines are single-use teleporters prepared by the last priest Chatoyant as a way to access the alternate dimension where the master teleporter keys are kept. When not in use, the shrines themselves are also placed in an extra-dimensional space, though they are linked to each key guardian in such a way that they can be summoned to them at will. Key guardians will summon their shrine only for the chosen one. However, if their body were to die and their consciousness dissipate, the shrine will appear on its own. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Just looking around right now. But the game, of course, needs us to progress. Before we can, like, start maneuvering around. This is the sacred shrine, yada yada. Okay. Uh-huh. Master teleporter key acquired. One of the keys required to activate the master teleporter in Chrono Tower. A total of 5 keys must be collected. Fascinating. I guess that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm pretty sure that's good.
Samus, do you copy?
No, she's not here actually. She went to the bathroom.
Back online. Oh, did you achieve your objective? There's something I want to talk about. Meet me in base camp?
I know where base camp is. We'll get there in a second. I'm just trying to get this going. A strong enough pull. Presumably we need a grapple or something like that. So let's keep on keeping on. Boom. Okay, well. Oh, now we have actually Spring Ball, right? As well. Yeah. Okay. And they did add the flick of the wrist like in the first Prime games. That's really nice. I'm just checking. Green energy crystal. Crystalline deposits of concentrated green energy contains large amounts of tetratogens, which can interfere with cellular growth. Green energy crystals consist of silicon dioxide that has crystallized with a large amount of green energy ions. They are broken relatively easily, either by strong impact or using firearms. Although very little green energy occurs naturally in the geologic record, I pressed B. The green energy showers have made it very common throughout Soul Valley. Extracting energy from green energy crystals can only be done using the device on the altar at the Temple of Memory. The green energy extracted here is then sent to the sacred tree, where it is consumed to grow memory fruit. Huh, okay. Excuse you. Because these were like, yeah, vulnerable to explosives, which is this. Okay. Okay. What did they say once again? Okay, nothing special here, which presumably means we can't really interact with them. But, yeah, I hear you. What is this? High heat. Oh, shit. Okay, well, high heat me... Okay, well, that just means that we are putting... Yes, I know where base camp is. Thank you very much. Marker... Item. Okay. This is the thing. These are the ants. Tip of the unannulled palm's rootstock. Roots have intruded into every crevice of the shrine, expanded and shattered the structure. Complete collapse inevitable. That's not good. But what we can do at least is do this. You can hear the ball have actually some weight when it lands. It's kind of fun. She doesn't bounce around like silly. Tongue. That's fun. I mean, makes sense as well, right? Like, metal ball wouldn't fucking bounce. It would just go thonk. So, what about the modes in this room again? Wait, this one's open. I just realized. So, what you're trying to tell me is if I go this... Yeah. Wait 1 second. Writing surfaced on the Lamorn statue decrypted. Within the moat this statue holds is a history of the guardian of the temple garden. To reveal these truths, place the moat into the playback device. Alright, let's reveal it. In the distant past, a mass of burning rock fell from the sky to the jungles of Vuros. Once this rock, which was self-poisonous, had cooled and hardened, a small carnivorous plant took in the poison it carried. The plant did not succumb to the poison it poison. It thrived, growing to rule over the jungle. In time, the priest Thesarch became the first the plant could convey its thoughts to, and named it. I was reading. Could convey thoughts to and named it Carvex. Later, at their urging, Carvex eventually relocated to the garden within the Lamorn Temple of Memory. There it ruled as it did in the jungles, and it came to preside over Lamorn funerals. And this is just the boss description. We just read that. So, okay. Fascinating. Okay. So essentially we can just learn a little bit more about the bosses around here. I love that. I love that little addition. That's nice. I wonder if this counts as scanning the Carvex itself, the boss. It probably wouldn't help you from... I have to wonder if they like tried to do it so that you can like hit all the scans somehow magically. Probably not. Because usually scans in those games were like, you know... You miss them. Oh well. Pressure platform operation complete. Indeed. Alright, let's go back to our bestie over here. First, I also want to take a look at this. You don't have any green energy crystals to deposit. Well, there were green energy crystals there, but how am I supposed to, like, break them, you know? Missiles, I guess? I haven't tried missiles. Okay, let's try missiles before... MacKenzie can wait for us a little bit. He's not gonna care. Hi, buddies. Have I tried missiles? I didn't. Oh, there you go. That's a little more like it. I want to scan them. I can scan them. Okay. Hang on. All right. Let me solve some problems here. First things first. Some local problems. So if I shoot a missile at this, can I scan these bits? I can't. Okay. I just kind of collect them. Understood. Understood, sir. Understood. I don't know. I think I just like jumped around here and I never bothered checking what else to do with them. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we backtracked, I guess. Good thing we backtracked. Oops. Don't mind me, just getting my buttons mixed up. At the altar of legacy, deposit green energy crystals. You got it. How many green energy crystals I gathered even? Oh. Successfully deposited. Okay, and like that's all of them, probably. Providing the energy converter with green energy crystals causes the altar to illuminate. This illumination will grow as the sacred tree absorbs more energy. Do they actually like list it somewhere? I am curious. Energy and thing, mission, green energy crystals. I see. Okay, well there is just a progress bar, I guess, and it's very small. We will have to come back here with everything, I guess. Okay. I understand. I understand what we're dealing with here. Oh, what? What? Yep. Exactly. Cool. I love the audio design in this game. Well, minus the words of a certain character, but...
Man, they did not design these for humans. Oh! Whoa! You are sneaky quiet, you know that?
This metal suit of yours.
That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lemorn language. This planet, Viros, doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. I tried sending out a distress signal, but there is no activity in this sector. It is eerily quiet. We could be anywhere. Or we could be nowhere. According to these maps, we shouldn't even be here.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
The only way off this planet is to retrieve 5 teleporter keys. Now, I'll do some digging to see if there's any way I can support you. Now that our comms are working, we should be able to share data. I can provide you with intel from here.
From here?
What do you say? Teammates? Excellent.
From here.
Hey, stay safe out there, Samus. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. You know exactly what emotion? Yeah, that's very funny, yeah. That is very funny indeed. Okay. What are you doing? I can talk to you? Oh my god.
One of these doors is still locked. Have you found anything that'll open it?
It is a little funny to talk to him right behind the solution to our problems.
Hey!
Well, we'll open this little door later, a little bit later. All right, as much as we are having an amazing time shitting on MacKenzie here and playing a new Prime game, I think it is unfortunately time to start wrapping it up. It is after 10 p.m. after all. And if I were to decide, I'd probably be playing this until 2 a.m., but also I have to keep my sleep schedule going, otherwise I will be a disaster at work on Monday. So this seems like as good place as any to stop, actually. Relief that he's not gonna run around with us all the time. Relief that we just kind of transited him from A to B, escorted him, he's gonna stick around here. Non-relief that he's gonna... What? Non-relief that he's gonna yap with us and provide us with support and teammates. But I guess it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Otherwise, it's pretty fun so far. I like it. I have my issues with MacKenzie, but we're gonna talk about them more. Hey, Samus, did you try and shoot the boss? Exactly. 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 You know what I'm talking about. Exactly. All right. There we go. And I really like the fact that they did try to do the... I think I heard about it, that they tried to do like the Wii controls, but like on the Joy-Cons. And I was not really believing that just the gyro on the Joy-Cons could make it work. And honestly, they work surprisingly well. I gotta be real with you. You do have to reset them occasionally because it does drift a little bit, but for like casual play, it's like perfectly more than enough, and it's extremely fun to play this game as if on a Wii. So kudos to Retro for doing this, because really, some idle animations as well. All right, all right, more next time. More next time. More next time. For now, I do have to go to sleep.